doing business and making money is important. To us, it's not the most important thing though, because you can do anything and make money, but it's the valuable experiences and memories that you create and relationships that really make it into a home.
Hi Dad, and thank you so much for having me here in my kitchen for the next episode of Be The Drop.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Very excited to be here. And to kick us off, I see you've brought your items of significance. How about you start by explaining these and what relationship they have to my kitchen and your community?
Basically, these are like kind of like royal symbols, and there's some tradition to that. But what I went on an adventure with these things, and basically I wanted to replicate something like I guess of quality and tradition. So I went to find these kind of like artifact kind of stores and made little stamps out of them.
Oh, fantastic!
So like in the olden days, you red ink on that, and it's like a stamp of approval.
Yeah. So I see we have another item of significance.
Yeah, this is my mum.
Hi. Do you mind jumping in this? We're meeting you as Dan's item of significance.
Yes.
I'm Amelia.
Yep.
And can you tell us the story about the significance of your mum and relationship with this restaurant?
My mum is the one that inspired me, everything food related. Yeah, my mum's been such an amazing cook ever since we were young. Every time we go out, I wouldn't even understand why we'd go out because my mum just cooked it's so well, which we'll get to try later.
That must be lovely to hear. Yeah. I have two young sons, much younger. I hope one day they talk about me like your son does.
And the reason why I chose Mai Kitchen is because of play words, but most importantly because my mum's name is Mai.
Oh, lovely.
So, and what the aspiration I wanted was pretty much to have my mum's name known throughout Australia. But yeah.
Oh, good. Well, lovely to meet you, Mai. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Can you tell us a little bit more about why you're so passionate about this business?
It's based on my childhood memories. I appreciate it because of mum's effort in the cooking that she did, like having a good home family meal together, because it was always a highlight, be able to eat delicious food and sit down, talk to one another.
Great. And when you bring people into the restaurant, is that something you're trying to replicate?
Definitely. Our restaurant is an extension of us. That it's our home. From the moment that they walk through the door to the moment they leave, we want them to feel like they're guests walking into our family, to experience the culture through the way we treat them, as well as the food, the authentic Vietnamese food that they eat.
Yeah. And running a restaurant is hard, it's challenging.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Well, what is it then that motivates you to keep doing it?
All the special moments we're able to help people to create, from birthdays to just having a home cooked meal with family. And that's what we're able to do here with our traditional food. But not only that, we also specialise in one of the our native specialties, which we're Vietnamese Buddhists. So vegan or vegetarianism is a very big part of our culture. That's why we have a set dedicated menu just for Vietnamese vegan, and that's one of the things that sets us apart. Yeah.
So you're really trying to, give unique experiences to your community. And how have you gone about building the community around your restaurant?
Restaurants, there are some now, but I think a lot just focus on eating and sort of making money, and that's it. I really feel like a restaurant is a public place where people come together to share, moments, experiences, and each other really. Other than the restaurant, we also support local events as well, by donation, helping with catering, give prizes. A restaurant is very much a part of the community, I would say.
Yeah, so for you, it's very much an integration between
Definitely.
A focus on business and a focus on community.
Yes, I agree. Doing business and making money is important. To us, it's not the most important thing though, because you can do anything and make money, but it's the valuable experiences and memories that you create and relationships that really make it into a home.
Yeah. And so adding on to My Kitchen, you've also got, and you mentioned slightly, you've got a vegetarian, vegan sort of offshoot to the business, and that's actually motivated you to take that further and create another business. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
So can you tell us a little bit more about that one?
So we created 7-course degustations called I Can't Believe It's Not Meat. First 2 times we did it, set a limit of 50. Both times it was more than that, but we weren't experienced, so we just wanted to learn and make sure we did it right. Before we did the most recent one, packed out the restaurant basically, had radio station come and like different magazines and newspaper. So yeah, it was really very much of a big success.
What communication channels are you using to promote your events?
We use Facebook as the main one, and Instagram, because everyone loves to see photos of food.
Yes.
TripAdvisor. It's well known amongst travellers.
Yeah. And so do you find you do get a lot of travellers?
We do.
Yeah.
Not only locally, but interstate, and also people, they travel from the country as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's great.
It's through relationships, by supporting the community supports you. We don't really tell our customers, but they kind of know now, which basically, sometimes people have birthdays, but they don't bring a cake, so we always make sure to prepare something for them and sing them happy birthday, even though we get really busy.
Yeah. Well, I know, coming in, I noticed there's lots of reservation signs and, the tables, there's a lot of them there, and it's a Wednesday night.
It's going to get pretty busy.
What's it like on the weekend?
Full house for a long time.
That's great.
But just tonight it's going to get close to capacity. Being a part of food is something I've decided to dedicate my life to, and I love it. So I always want to keep doing better, improving, learning, and finding ways in which I could help people. One of my motivations for starting this restaurant was actually in the Philippines. So about 3 years ago there was a big typhoon. My friend was actually over there, and he told me about it. He was saying what was actually happening, which was pretty bad because media covers only one side of it. So then I thought to myself, well, I'm a caring person. If I was there, what kind of things would I do? So I raised money through my friends and family, and used that money today and use all my funds to donate and go over there and work with local organisations. In those kind of instances, it's like a war zone, and money doesn't matter, but the effect you can have on people, that's what matters, and the essentials. So we helped set up camps with people and organise supplies for food and essentials, and it was a really amazing experience. And that made me think, I want to be in that position to be able to help people. So the vision for this restaurant is the beginning, and there's more steps afterwards.
So for you see that integration between business,
yes,
and making profits and earning, and then an ability to serve and give back. Is that something you see as a direct correlation?
Definitely. Money is only a side effect of what you ultimately want to do. Being able to love what you do is the most important thing. I can't do something if it's not for the long term. So something like for this restaurant, I told myself, if I'm just going to do a restaurant, then I don't want to do it. It has to be something more. It has to add something to other people's lives.
And so for you, part of that next progression is that I can't believe it's not meat, and what you're doing in that space. Is that right?
Yeah. So that is more on the focus. That is still in the focus of a Vietnamese kind of tradition, but at the same time, it's more focused on food sustainability. We make our mock meats here, and they're fresh, not using any additives, as well as just as tasty, if not more. And we've had people who love eating meat, and saying they didn't want to try it, and they tried it and they loved it. Especially at that event I told you, we actually specifically got really hardcore meat eaters, a table with them, and they just said, "Oh, I love this, I love this Peking duck or this roast pork and all that sort of stuff." And then later when we interviewed them, we actually told them that it's not meat, and they literally said, "I can't believe it's not meat," which what we hoped for, but
Yeah. You said yes. That's right.
That's right. Because we put the printed the menu, but we didn't put any signs, I can't believe it's not me or anything.
No.
Just, it's fun.
Yeah. And so for you then, that growth, that will be going to a community beyond the restaurant. How will you communicate your messages further?
I'll be doing some travels overseas and learning more things about Vietnamese culture, food, and also Vietnamese vegan food. People can follow me on that journey, as I've created a page called Dan's Food Adventures.
Well, thank you so much, Dan, for having us here in the restaurant tonight. But you're not quite off the hook. One last question is, can you share with me Dan's Be the Drop tip? So that's your top communication tip.
Do I have a lot of time? There's so many.
Go as long as you'd like.
Okay, top communication tip. Best just be genuine. Enjoy what you do, but be genuine to who you are. Really understand what you're trying to do and your own values. If you focus on money, then your restaurant will have that kind of feel. The restaurant is an extension of its owner. So these are our values, and this is why people feel them, because it's what we believe and we generally do care.
Yeah. Oh, fabulous. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And I believe we get to test some of these. It's not meat. I'm looking forward to it.
I might do something random, and then you have to decide what is meat and what is not.
I think I'm up for the challenge.
Okay. Nice.
Great. Thanks so much, Dan.
Thanks for that.
Good. Great.